Okay.
It just started recording.
I didn't do it. I really didn't do it.
Really?
I'm not joking.
Some bitch. All right.
It worked. It knew.
All right. So, oh my God, already freaking hairy ass. All right. So this is what we're gonna call our shitty ass podcast. That's literally the name of it. Best name we could come up with.
I came up with.
Yes, you did. Because here's the thing. We will probably offend everybody evenly. So people on every spectrum are gonna say, "Did you see that shitty ass podcast?" So you don't gotta remember the name. Shitty ass podcast.
Self-explanatory.
I'm the dad. I'm like, this over here,
I'm the mooch.
the mooch, the son. What's your name again?
I don't got a name tag. How am I supposed to know? I'm John.
I never should have left you at the fire station for all those years and then found you again. Yeah, it's John. So if that offends anybody that's been adopted, you're welcome. Step one. I am
LLP.
center, leaning to the right. You are center,
Leaning to the left.
leaning to the left. We've always had open and honest discussions about everything. We've agreed to passionately disagree a lot of times.
It sounds like we're fighting. We're not.
We're not. And it will happen. This sounds really calm right now. This is, first impressions are everything. I'm trying to be nice, but
Give them like 5 minutes.
yeah, 5 minutes, if that. And part of our things, here you go, are going to be, you're going to see these. Every now and then, we're going to throw in a hillbilly quicksand, redneck mudslide. Now, before I tell you anything, I'm a redneck, born and bred. He's a townie. And to all you rednecks out there, I apologize. I dropped the ball on this one. The freaking townie came up with the hillbilly quicksand and the redneck mudslide. The thing is, it's so damn good that I got to give him credit. When you see us bust those out, whatever rabbit hole we're going to go down, hold on. We're going to go down it. All right, so dang, that freaking chewy ass belly, just stop it. I'm Generation X. I know my grandma, who's 95, alive and going, is the greatest generation. Got to give it to her. But Generation X, we are, in our mind, we're the greatest generation. Everyone else's mind, we are the forgettable, exactly, asshole generation. But that's what makes us great, is we believe in honesty above all else. If it makes you cry, I don't have tissues, so hopefully you have sleeves. He'd have to use his shirt. He is part of Generation Yazah. Yeah, he already hates it. I'm going to let him explain why I say Yazah.
I'm not. No, I can't explain that shit. No.
Okay.
Basically, no. Shut up. Ignore his thing.
That's how we talk about that.
You raised me that way.
I did.
Anyway, shut up. He's Gen X. I'm Gen Z. I don't condone the Tide Pod shit. I don't. I may be part of that generation that decided to do that. I don't.
Well, you decided to? You actually did try a Tide Pod? Don't answer. I don't want to. I love this boy and I have respect. He's a great guy, but if he actually
I thought it was a gummy.
No, if he answers that honestly. Anyway, yeah, no. Hope you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Anyway,
I'm already fucked up enough in the head.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Gen Z. Most people think we're idiots. We don't make the right enough decisions. We're the worst generation. Like, half right.
Yeah. Anyway, continue with Yazah. My version of why I say Yazah.
The reason he calls me Yazah is because he's lumping Generation Y, Millennials, Generation Z, and Generation Alpha. Because, in a way, we're all one big pile of shit. So he decides to call it Generation
Yazah.
that.
Now, you're not a pile of shit.
despite your best attempts.
You might be a lump of shit. You're not a pile. No. The reason I do that is I've watched the last 2 years of Generation Y and Z, and some of the, I can't say alpha because, alpha means dominant. And here's the thing, Generation X, we should be Generation XA because y'all even try to step up.
Extra assholes?
Well, yeah, and we're the dominant one. We will freaking dominate the shit out of you guys. I don't give a shit.
Dominate, overpower.
Yes, we will. And we will do it mostly with words. And then once the words broke you down mentally, physically, you would get destroyed. So this Generation Alpha thing, first I'm going to address. I do lump it in with you guys, but it's not going to be much longer before I say, no, you guys deserve better credit. Because this Generation Alpha thing, I've seen a lot of them take to TikTok and try to threaten Generation X, and it's so cute. It really is. There is no threat. They try. They try to talk tough. But it just comes out like Google Gaga, cute little baby shit. So here soon I'll be separating y'all. And y'all just be Yaz. Or Iz. I don't know. So this is my take on it. And when we do this, please ask questions, make comments. It's called the Shitty Ass Podcast for a reason. We have no
no script, no expectations.
Script. We have 0 point. Well, we do have a point, but we have just no actual real direction every time we do this. But the point we have is you're going to see a lot of conversations with us that are, since he leans to the left a little bit, I lean to the right. You're going to see some discussions that most all y'all idiots out there cannot have without getting mad and yelling and hating each other, which that means you guys are stupid. Really, yeah, you're stupid and ignorant. But you're going to see us do it, and at the end of it, even though it sounds like we're arguing and about to fight, at the end of it, you're going to see us agree where we agree and agree to disagree where we disagree, and be able to say I love you at the end of it. Bottom line. And now, Generation Y. I'm going to look at Generation X out there and say why. Why the hell did all you losers from Generation X decide it was a good freaking idea to have your kids, who are probably going to be a little bit of losers as well, forced to believe they were as good as the winners? And they got participation trophies and ribbons, and you were forcing schools to let them on the team, which created loser teams. Here's the reason, yeah, you can raise your eyebrows. This is true. Part of Generation X and the boomers and the greatest generation is, in order to be the greatest, you had to work. In order to be the best, you had to lose and figure out how to win from losing.
People got tired of losing.
You had to get your ass whooped before you could whoop ass.
People got tired of getting their ass whooped.
So, to my generation that decided to raise them and do that, I'm hoping you see your mistake, and I'm hoping with your grandkids you're going to force the winner mentality again. Because we can't blame condition of society without blaming ourselves.
A lot of big words there.
I know, I'm supposed to be a dumbass redneck. I'm sorry. I'll change my tune in a few more sips. The redneck will come out. I'll let it. But yes, we are going to offend people. We might get blocked. We might get kicked off of YouTube.
Probably get a couple of channel strikes.
We will. But Hummingbird. Anyway, if we hurt your feelings, please comment and let us know we hurt your feelings, so we may make amends proper way. Okay, it's a lie. I'll pick on them. But yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say.
Challenge us. Come at us. That's fine. Because, life has already tried to whoop the snot out of me, and I'm still breathing. So, Give it your best shot. I welcome it. And I'm doing most of the talking again. I've been bugging him for years to do a podcast. He finally agreed. And this guy will talk until I'm rolling my eyes and going, yeah, And he's like, oh, shut up now. Okay. Get him on camera. Silent monk. The Yeti monk. The Florida skunk monk.
Skunk ape.
No, monk. You're not making a fucking noise.
I wasn't ready to talk yet. Now I am. I was just letting you have your tangent.
The intro. This is the longest my intro needs to be. Everyone else, we're just going to jump in.
I haven't had any immediate thought to jump in on yet. I'm not going to lie.
That's all.
You don't got to cheer.
Giving credit to your generations. Now, anybody out there that does see this, and it's part of the part that try to make their loser kids feel like winners, if you want to give me crap for it, go ahead. Because here's the thing.
You're going to throw it back.
I will throw it back for one reason.
He's going to throw it back. He's going to throw it sloppy.
He was one of the biggest kids in his school until high school. And he did play football, right?
I was bad at it.
Well, he was good, but at the same time he was bad because he did not want to hurt the other kids. He went on football you're supposed to. He got to high school, and when I realized his time at sports was done,
I got leveled by a dude half my size.
Oh, I'm going to do this. We were at a away game in Laramie, Wyoming, and they put him on the kickoff team, which he can't run. So knowing he was getting put on the kickoff team, first off, I was like, all right, this is not going to end well. They kicked the ball off, and his team was receiving it, and he started running down the field, loping, like a Sasquatch. And he turned his head back. As he was turning it back towards where he was running, this kid, who was about 5'5", lowered, did a clear chest shot, came up through power. I heard the hit, and
there was an audible oof from the crowd.
He got lifted off the ground, landed on his ass, and the loudest, "Oh man, he got whooped," was from me, and I was laughing my ass off. And now some of you parents are like, "Oh, that's me." No, it was funny.
No, it was funny.
And then at the end of that, we talked, and I'm like, "Do you want to continue football?" And he's like, "No, it's not for me. I don't want to get hurt, get concussions."
Oh, the funny part is when you think about how the last game of the season, the one game I wasn't there for, was the one game they won. We pretty much lost every other game, and in the one game I'm not there for, they win.
So when I talk to people about this, here's the thing. The reason he's not a loser, it's not because he won at sports. It's because he put in the work, he got his ass whooped, and he went until he realized he couldn't give anything more, and it wasn't meant for him. He saw it through. He did not get me forcing coaches to let him on the team. He did not get me forcing coaches to let him start. He had to earn it. Matter of fact, we pushed him so hard one summer, he had a heat stroke. Once again, you can say, "Oh, that's me." No, that's the way I was raised. You give everything till you can't give anymore.
We ignore the part where I was up the previous night eating a lot of junk food and then doing that much work the next day. But I got a heat stroke.
So,
for the record, if I'm choosing not to talk half the time, it's just I'm getting a feel for this because you're the chatty one. Well, let me go on my own pace.
I've done fitness classes. I've been in front of groups. I've done, I did Fitness Fridays in Wyoming, so I'm used to it. You're right. But the thing is,
I feed off other people half the time.
He has never felt entitled to anything. He's either earned what he got, or he wasn't good enough to get what he was going for. And I didn't coddle him. I did not care. That's how you learn to become a winner. And a winner doesn't mean rich, always like the most important person. A winner is being able to face life and not back down. What a lot of you people from my generation have done is created a lot of other people that when life hits them in the face, they sit down and cry and don't understand why it wasn't so easy.
All of my trophies are mental.
Along with the damage.
I got awarded in trauma.
Yes. Actually, he got a couple blue ribbons for trauma.
I almost got a fucking black belt. What do you mean?
Yeah, but so this is what we're gonna do. But we're not gonna filter our thoughts or anything. We will discuss some important stuff. Don't get me wrong, especially on where we disagree. Uh, we will cover sometimes current events if
Kermit?
yeah, that's
We're going to cover certain
all right.
events here now and then.
Shut up. All right, so
Oh, I'm
see,
sorry. I thought you had a relevancy related to Kermit the Frog.
this is what happens when a redneck tries to talk proper. It doesn't happen. So I guess I'll turn.
Oh, it's not my bad that Fozzie has a better vocabulary than you.
Right. So I'm gonna turn the switch. But
Oh,
so
you
anyway,
turned the switch a long time ago.
yeah, that doesn't make sense. When
does anything I say make
he
sense?
makes a joke that is just stupid, I'm gonna tell him. So
Is that why I heard you laughing the day I was born?
ooh, that's a good question. No, the day you were born, I really saw a lot of hope, pride. Definitely like, hey, this kid's gonna make a difference. And then before you ever hit school and you stood up and turned around in the apartment and said, Dad, guess what? And I said, what? And you started dancing and said, we're going on a berry hunt. We're going on a berry hunt. We're going to find the juicy one. We're going to find the juicy one. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. And you turned back around and started watching TV. That's when, after you were born and I saw these dreams of hope of like the man's man, you're going to be great, to realizing, okay, this guy might be a little bit of a switchy switch.
Y'all let me watch
It's gonna
Door.
take
That's on
me some
you.
work. So, so yeah, no, I mean, I didn't laugh when you were born. I had hope, and by the time you were 4, you kind of brought the bar down, which is fine.
Most of my friends did the same anyways. There's a reason we hung out.
I bet you people are listening to me like, the ones listening like, dude, that's so mean. You should never say that to your child. They're gonna think that. Well, I don't care. Don't get me wrong. But you don't understand.
Oh no, I need to wipe away the tears. Oh no.
The relationship that has developed between us through the years of life just randomly kicking us in the nuts repeatedly, to where we had to rely on
Or
each
in some
other.
cases, cutting it off.
Yeah. So
no one asked you.
Yeah. He's just jealous because the trees are dropping nuts and they're bigger than his.
No, it's because mine never dropped. That's why my voice is so much high pitched than yours.
That's true.
Sorry.
Right. But now here's the funny thing. I'm not going to do this impression up the end of the
Yes.
All right. I'll be around. This is the other thing.
Gonna get the beer. Gonna get the beer. Yeah. That's not cold. Ooh, that beer's cold, just like my father's love. We're gonna test the range of these mics because I made some jokes while I was in there.
Oh, I didn't even know you were talking. But so you know, and I will say as much shit as I give him, which I do give him a lot of shit. The way he jumped right into without blinking an eye, just willing to help in every which way needed to be helped for recovery and all this. That's actually when I knew I really raised him right. I don't like to give him credit all the time because I tell him not to get a big head, but I do tell him.
There's not much in there.
You're
just gonna bounce around.
He proved his value as a human being just by the way he jumped right into the situation. No questions, no nothing. So I might give him crap, but hell of a human being to my left. So you're not going to hear that for a while again. So just enjoy it now and get over it. Yellow bonnet.
It's not a bonnet, it's a scrunchie.
Show the yellow bonnet. Show it. Show it.
It's
so people understand. Don't be like, there it is. There, right there. There you go. So, like I said,
no one else can pull my hair. That's why I pulled it.
You ain't wrong. But you know, Eminem, not the real Eminem.
Like skills.
No, Minnesota.
Actually, I don't even
Minnesota
like
Eminem.
Okay, you were making
There
a
you
joke
go.
about Emily.
I will do references like Agent K, Eminem.
They're people I
They are
know.
people that he knows. I'm not going to say their name unless they see this and say, okay, yeah, you can say their name. That's fine. I will make references to some people, and well, I don't care. That's just what we're going to do. We will talk about eventually going from a complete home to a separated home and all that. Nothing bad. We're not going to cut down, knock, disparage.
He knows I have thoughts
anybody.
if he ever does.
I won't do it out of respect because you know, not everything falls apart because it's terrible. Sometimes things fall apart because people have different ideas and they kind of drift away. So there's no hate there. But
I didn't actually have a joke for that one.
no, we don't. But we are going to do something. I'm going to bring out the spirit of somebody, not for me, for him. And this is just so, since y'all know he leans left, when he does this, it's going to piss you all off and it's going to make people that lean right laugh. I don't know what kind of podcast this will turn into, but my goal is to make it
the world's greatest podcast.
Do it loud and proud.
This man is trying to show off that this will be the greatest podcast in America. Our following will be huge. Our fan base, huge. Any other fan base, any other podcast, fake news.
Oh, you know what's funny? So he is really good at that impression, right? So I did it the other day.
I am the best at that impression.
Okay, yes, so the other day I did it, right? I'm not going to do one again because this was his comment. He's like, Dad, why is it when you do it, yours is so much more feminine than mine, and mine is more manly? It's like the real.
Now, excuse me, I don't promote fake news, but I do believe that you need to introduce the CNN Donald J. Trump.
Oh, that's right, CNN. Well, I can't do it. I'm like, my name is Mike Simpson.
No. That's not even. That's not even good.
Talking now.
That's MSNBC Donald Trump. We want CNN Donald Trump.
Help if I enjoy watching Joy Reid's podcast, and I believe she was wrongly let go.
With all due respect,
Mr.
shut the hell up.
Donald, hear me, Donald.
Fake,
Donald, stop talking.
Fake news.
Donald, you need to stop talking. Donald.
He's been taking too much Tylenol. The Tylenol, it's going to his head. Sir, I think you need to get checked. I don't know how much Tylenol you've had, but I need you to understand
enough
that
to start looking like Rachel Maddow. That's a lot. Oh wait, there. Oh, we're gonna make people mad right there.
I don't think any amount of help is gonna help you.
So this is our deal. We do pay attention to politics. We love to disagree on politics. Where we agree, we agree. We love to disagree. So he does support.
I'm just gonna put it bluntly. I lean. To be shut up. I'll just say it. I lean a little bit more to the left. I lean a little bit more towards the LGBT, the alphabet mafia, whatever the hell you want to call it. No, people do call it the alphabet mafia in a funny way.
I will agree with the LGBTQ part. Anything after that, y'all stupid. Y'all dumb.
You disrespect us in the community. You best believe that it's good as not June.
But
anyway,
yeah.
no, yeah, I'm part of the community. I support more leaning that way.
Yes.
He respects it. He doesn't agree with it. And he respects it, and frankly, that's all that matters.
Yeah, definitely. I disagree with uh, the whole lifestyle, but
He lets me be who I am.
I do not feel I have the right to judge anybody for it, and I do not believe I would ever have the right to not speak to him or anybody like that just because I have a different opinion. Um, I will respectfully disagree with people, and I love discussing it with people to get their points, what led them there, and all that. But I do it up front, knowing like, look, you're not going to change my mind, my beliefs, but I want to get to know you as a person. Uh, we don't see that.
I'll be the one to say this. You can be straight and you can be a piece of shit. You can be in the LGBT and you can be a piece of shit. Being a piece of shit is universal. You do not treat someone less for one way or another. If you are just a bad person, you are a bad person. Yeah. Get that out of the way there.
All right. I'm going to go on. I'm going to expound on that. Another big word. Look at that.
Expound.
Expand.
Then just say expand.
Expound one better.
It's not a real word.
Actually, Google it, you dumbass. Go ahead. While I talk, you're going to Google it. And it's OUND. The way I look at it, my dad, who 100% respect, love, he taught me to be like the kind of man I am. All right.
That's what it is.
Anyway, so
for context, I showed him a picture of middle finger.
So this is the way I look at it. Before y'all say, "Oh, yeah, the guy in the cowboy hat, he's just a redneck, xenophobic, sexist, misogynist." Yeah, it's a word. So don't.
You used it wrong.
I don't care. But anyway, I used it.
Still used it wrong.
That's a Nazi, blah, all this. Okay, so here's my opinion on this stuff. My dad shared it with me too, and I agree with 100%, and I share it with my son. Okay, on the far right, yeah, you got the neo-Nazis and white nationalists and all that. I don't know any more over there because I don't pay attention. On the left, you have Antifa and the socialist group that wants to strip rights from Americans. So people on the far left and far right, if you are part of that group, I'm going to tell you right now, you do not deserve the right to call yourself a Democrat or Republican. Y'all are extremists. So what I would like to do is take y'all extremists to a big ass field and let y'all fight it out. I'm gonna sit there eat my popcorn because you know what? Neither one of you belong to the Democrat or Republican Party. You are a bad name. You are a terrible freaking worse than the Bill Clinton dress stain on America. Minus the whiskey. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Okay. That's my opinion. So before y'all come at me and say, "Oh, you're this or that," no, you know what? I'm not. I really am a center Republican. I do lean a little bit right on a lot of policies, but I also do know there are Democratic policies that are really good. So when you all attack me, just know what and who you're attacking. And this is me being nice about it. So when y'all first start throwing them comments, the mud will get slung. Go ahead.
A general rule of thumb for me, honestly, since he did what he agrees with, the right turn. What I did, but why I heard noise. He went to go piss. There you go. Anyway, no. I'll say it since he's off screen ish. As far as the left, yes, I agree with most general things on the left. Trans rights, human rights, pro-choice, that generic shit. But at the same time, there are limits to what I agree with and there are limits to what I disagree with. Because yes, there are points where the left will take things too far. The right will take things too far, but the left is just as bad. Both sides equally have people that are just difficult. They're difficult to deal with. Most people are like that anyway. The problem is just most of the time, nobody actually wants to talk. And really, if people want to look at me and say, like, oh, you're not part of the right, or you're not anywhere close to the left, or you're not part of the LGBT, if there's things you disagree with, and everything should be 100% on the board.
You're not radical enough.
Yeah. Even the not radical people, I probably think would say that. It's like,
oh yeah, huh?
I don't have to prove that I'm 100% on everything, because the beliefs I have that do matter are the beliefs that matter. There are things I disagree with, and there are things that I don't. I can't call myself a Democrat, and I can't call myself a Republican. You want the honest answer? I didn't vote for Trump or Kamala.
Yep.
I didn't vote for either of them.
And then I get mad at you for that.
No.
Oh wow, I didn't. Look at that.
Because respectfully, I didn't know enough about Kamala, and just I didn't have a lot of faith in her. And I wasn't going to waste a vote because, yes, I will say that if anyone chose to blatantly waste their vote on Kamala Harris because you just didn't want Trump, no, I want to say the words. If you just wanted to vote Trump out of office and you did not care who was in office, you are just as bad as everyone who writes in a random celebrity's name as a vote or doesn't vote at all. You are wasting your vote. I did not vote for Trump because he already had his run. I didn't want him again. I did not want to deal with that bullshit again. I didn't care and I didn't want it. I didn't want him. I didn't want either of them. I had my own opinion. I used my own vote. Because if you just vote for someone because you don't like the other option and you just don't care, you wasted your vote. If you just don't vote, period, you wasted your vote.
You don't vote, you don't have a voice.
Use the vote for people you genuinely believe in.
Even if you know you're going to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you have something to stand on at that point. So, I heard kind of what you say when I was over there making it rain. Not with money, because we were piss poor.
Exactly, piss poor. That's what we have.
We're even poor. So me, not pro-choice. Now, hear me out on this. If there comes a point where the mother's life is in danger, and the husband and wife decide it is best for her to live, then that's their choice, right?
If you were the type of person to blatantly say, like, oh, we cannot kill the child regardless of anything, it's like, it will physically either kill the mother, the child, or both.
Well, my thing is, I agree with that, though. I agree you shouldn't, but that's my opinion. I will not force my opinion on somebody else.
I'm agreeing with you.
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
a lot of people, when they hear me say this, they're going to just all of a sudden say, oh, you're a far-right, MAGA, Project 2025, neo-Nazi. I am bald, but I'm not a skinhead, so screw there you go.
Bald!
Yeah.
Bald!
Anyway,
that's not an opportunity.
People are going to lose their shit and just say that without actually hearing the rest of what I say because people are stupid in that. At that point, look, if the family decides that, that's their choice.
It's getting dark enough. I did the light.
Would I judge them? No, I won't judge them. I don't have a right to judge.
You can see my caveman forehead now. Holy
but I won't
shit!
Judge. As far
like, I know he has a point, and I'm not trying to come. I was like, you can see just how much of a Neanderthal I am. It's like a brick wall.
And some of our podcasts are going to look like this. Some of these are going to be done in daylight.
It sounds like I'm hitting a football helmet. And
here's the other thing. I do not agree with the lifestyle of LGBTQ. Okay? Before y'all crucify me, and some of y'all already stopped listening because you're stupid. Everyone else is continuing to listen, like a lot of your friends. They actually hear what I say and they understand it. I do not agree with it at all. But I agree every human being has the right to pursue love, happiness. All right? However you do it, that's up to you. And if I meet you, if you pursue it the alternate way that I don't agree with, guess what? I'm still going to talk to you. I'm still going to hang out with you. I'm still going to be friends with you. I will let you know I disagree, but I will not judge you, and I will not make you feel like less than a human being for it. I'll still accept you as a friend because you have a right to pursue happiness in whatever form that may come in. And those that don't like it, a lot of people on the right, they're not going to like it. Uh, you know what? I got freckles on my butt that haven't been kissed in a while. Pick one. People on the left that really hate me and stop listening halfway through. Uh, I got freckles other places you can pick and kiss.
I wanted to make that joke, and I knew you'd make it for me.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I say that, and I can say this in front of him, because we've had these discussions. Matter of fact, he's had friends in school. Just put it up here. I saw like I was baptized. Oh, there you go. Look at you. Figuring stuff out. I am uglier. That's better. I mean, you saved it. I mean, that camera was going to break. Oh, now we just got the hat. This is how professional we are. All right.
Maybe.
That'll work. Oh, that's good. I'm going to take these off so we don't get glare. But you could, look, this is my witness.
I got glasses too, and I don't got a glare. What do you mean?
In high school, he had friends that were living that lifestyle. Now, we're going to be vague about it right now. That I didn't agree with, but their own family wouldn't accept them and help them. And when he came home and let me know that they have no support, I was like, look, I don't agree with it, but every person deserves a support system. What can I do to help? Even though I didn't agree with it, I believe every human being deserves to be loved and supported. And if you do it honestly from the get-go, saying, look, I don't agree with what you are choosing for life, but I love you as a person and I will support you as far as I can. If you cannot do that and you call yourself a Republican who believes in the Bible, then you are the worst example of a Bible believing Republican. If you are going to shame them and damn them to hell without even trying to be there and support and maybe have a chance to have a discussion with them that may change their mind, it may not, but show them love as just a human being, then you are a disgrace to the human race.
This is a short one, but it's on the same note. If you are someone on the left in the LGBT who full support of you and your lifestyle, if you are the type of person to just try to force that on your own kids and you are shameful of them for being straight, you are just as bad.
I agree.
The support goes both ways. Mm-hmm. They're your kids.
Yep.
It is unbiased. You love your kids. You care about your kids. It does not matter which way they lean.
Now, you don't have to support them to like the extreme.
You do the bare minimum.
But you let them know you love them, you support them, you will do the best you can. And what you don't think you can do, if they find resources to help when they're old enough to make that decision, you allow them to do it. And
no one will ever understand how appreciative I am of the fact that both my parents, regardless of how they have ever lived their own lives, I am forever appreciative that the two of them were not angry with me, did not shun me, did not do at the worst, kick me out of the house and treat me like less of a human being.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Because of who I am. I am bisexual. I am. I will just say it.
That's fine.
I will forever be I know it's fine. It's my right.
Okay, the way you said it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to say this. I want to say this. My name is John. I'm bisexual. I'm going to say it.
I'm bisexual and I'm a piece of shit just like you, so shut the fuck up. I am forever grateful that the two of them are not upset with me. They do not treat me like less of a person because of who I choose to be. Anyone on either side who thinks less of their own children or anyone in their family for being that way, frankly, you are a piece of shit.
I agree. Oh,
you need
the left and the right agreeing. Oh, cheers.
You are the one who needs conversion therapy because you need the conversion to understand. Yes. Let me finish my joke.
That wasn't a joke, though.
It wasn't a joke, but I wanted to say it.
One thing y'all find out, when we get too serious too long, I can't handle it. I mean, I will break. I'll be the one that breaks and makes jokes. And I will interrupt and make jokes. And if it pisses y'all off, you know what? I'll have an OnlyFans account for my right nub, and you can watch me freaking wax it up and shake it at you, so you feel better.
Well, then look at it. I'll play a song in the world's smallest violin.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, that was the end of it. It's literally just either side. If you treat your children like less than human beings because they don't think the same way you do,
right?
And go home.
One thing that
you aren't wanted. Yeah. Get a fruit snack. Get whatever the hell you want.
Snack. No, they get a fruit roll up because those shit's disgusting. I know you like them, but
I could forgive you being a Republican,
but not hating fruit roll ups. You are not a human. You suck. You need therapy. I do, but not for fruit roll ups. One thing we are going to do, and the reason we haven't done it on this first one because I want him to get permission. Agent K, one of his friends, had a long talk with Agent K. See, my thing is, I've had a talk with this person, and there's certain things that I just can't cross the line to. So we've agreed that I'll call this person Agent K because they are an amazing person.
He understands to not use their dead name.
Yeah, and this person is an amazing person. They do have a good, calm voice for the left, which is not heard of. I would like here or whatever.
Just say them.
Them. No, I can't do that. I would like Agent K to call
Don't say can't because there is no can't.
No, there isn't a can't at this one. I do have lines. And you know I won't cross those lines. But I want Agent K to call in one of these podcasts and share their point of view with us and have that discussion so that, because we can sit here and say this all day long, and a lot of you can sit there, oh, y'all just say it, like bullshit. Well, if I actually have someone that calls in that does live that lifestyle and here's the discussion, I'd rather, I like to live my life with proof of my beliefs.
And to anyone who says I'm queer baiting and says I'm not actually in the LGBT, I'm going to say this in front of him and I'm making him hate it. I will take that sloppy toppy because sometimes
I don't know what that means. It doesn't sound right.
You don't need to know.
Now, there are times when him and I have discussions. There are certain areas that he knows he can't just go.
If I ever met the right man, call me Sloppenheimer because I'll give them that bomb head.
But he knows during discussions, there are certain areas he can't go to because he knows I give everything I can to
your credit, you do your best to understand it. There's stuff that you just don't understand.
There's just certain topics that cross that line that he knows I can't. I really can't fathom, and I will not even be.
And to his credit, there are things that I don't like talking about because I don't even understand sometimes, and that's a knock towards everyone in the community because there's like a baseline of terms. I get it. Everything is a spectrum. At the same time, I don't have the RGB glasses to understand the spectrum. Red, green, blue.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say art.
No, like the actual RGB lights.
I thought you were trying to say LGBT.
No,
I was gonna make a joke. He just said shit. I don't even know. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, I don't have all the knowledge. I try. I try. I do. But there are things even I don't understand in my own community.
But here's the thing about that, though. Honestly, you shouldn't be expected to. Because if you have a belief, you should only take it as far as you're willing to take it and believe.
For the most part, I do.
That's what I'm saying. Anything outside of that, if people try to force it on you, they're not people at that point. They don't respect you as a human being that knows that this is my limit, this is where I'm willing to go. If they try to force it on you at that point, they don't.
That's on them for being like that type of person.
They don't look at you as a person at that point.
They look at me as an obstacle.
Yeah, and they can't understand that even though you may agree with most of it, you don't see a point in learning the rest because it's not important to you. Well, you know what? That's called acceptance, which, you know what, left? Y'all are the worst example of acceptance. You say you are, but you are so freaking hypocritical. You know what? Stop saying you accept everybody and just say you only accept the people that match up to what you like. Because you don't accept anybody else. Y'all liars for that, y'all hypocrites for that, and y'all are disgusting for that.
You can make a joke. You're being serious now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got serious. Because the reason I get serious about that is not because of me. I don't give a shit. But like he said, people that are in the community that he supports will even bash him. I guarantee it'll happen down the road because he doesn't go far enough.
I've been blatantly told that the fact that I did not vote for Kamala was an absolute terrible thing to do.
Y'all stupid.
And that I should have voted for her to vote out the other guy because no one wanted him in, and it was just the
he wasn't even in office. She was. They just don't want him back in office.
Point being, I was looked at poorly because I did not just vote for her to vote him out for the sake of keeping him out.
Exactly. So, and this is going to be.
I wasn't going to waste my vote. That's stupid.
See, look.
It's drizzling, by the way.
We're about to get rained on. This is the point of what we call our shitty ass podcast because we have valid views, but both sides are going to rip us apart for it, and we don't care. But please, when you see this, make comments. We will look at the comments. We will respond to comments. I promise you. We will write them down, and we will write who it. And if you're gonna respond with a comment, you better believe you're gonna put your tag name in there so people know who we're responding.
Oh, I didn't even think you understood what that meant. I was gonna make a comment about tagging people.
No, that I do understand. So you know what? If you do it, don't hide behind the keyboard because if you put your name on it, your name will be called out on it. So if you aren't a big enough person to have your name attached and said out loud, don't even bother showing up. Period. We're getting rained on.
It ain't bad. We're good for a minute.
No, but this is what it's going to be because we know who we're going to offend, and it's everybody. We don't care, and we're going to cover a lot of different. We're going to have somewhere where I go on my stupid tangents, and where he goes on a stupid, and it's just going to be a laugh fest because we're not going to know what to do. All right.
All right, we're calling it.
The rain's calling it. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.